Hello and welcome to this Sonoma Solutions video on how to check if your information was exposed in a data breach. A data breach occurs when information, either your contact info, passwords, or other data thought to be private, is exposed, usually by people with malintent who desire to sell or share that information for malicious reasons. If you find that your email address is associated with a data breach, you should first update your email password, particularly if you use that same password on any of the sites listed in the breach. In general, you should try to have a unique password for all accounts you keep online, and especially your email address. Additionally, log in to any sites listed in a breach and update your password there, and consider if it is a site you really need to use. If not, maybe remove your account from that website. Let's jump into the demonstration. There are many sites and services available to monitor your accounts or to check if your account information has been leaked online. Today, I will be demonstrating with HaveIBeenPwned.com because this is a reputable site that also offers its services for free. Here we are going to search our own email address. And wonderful, no data breaches were found. So if you search your own email address and get this result, that's wonderful. But just to show an alternative, I'm going to search an address that I know has been involved in a few data breaches. So this is clearly not the best result. It shows that this email address here was found in at least 13 data breaches online. So if we scroll down, you'll have a list. And in this list, you'll see either the title of the data breach or a company associated with the data breach. There'll also be a little description about the data breach itself, and I do recommend that you read thoroughly any descriptions of data breaches that are listed when you search your own email address, if any are listed. And then finally, you'll see underneath that description a specific list of which data has been compromised in each breach where your email address was found. So for example, here is a data breach associated with the company Disquis. If you were to see a company listed in your list of data breaches, should you have any data breaches when searching your email address, that would mean that your Disquis account information has likely been leaked. Not necessarily your email and the password for your email address, but the password for your Disquis account associated with your email address. And you may have different websites listed here. Here's MySpace, one that's a little bit more familiar. So if you saw MySpace in your list, that would mean that your MySpace email address and password were likely leaked online. For any specific websites that are listed, you should, as soon as possible, log into that website and update your password. And specifically in this search that we've done, this would mean that the MySpace account associated with info@whitehouse.gov was listed in a data breach, as well as the Disquis account associated with info@whitehouse.gov. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that the login credentials to get into info@whitehouse.gov were compromised, but if you look through the list, look for different leaks and the descriptions therein that might signify that the email address and password for your email account was compromised. So it is possible that you may find an instance of your actual email password being compromised in this list. Just make sure to read the descriptions so you can get a good idea of what has been reported. Even if your email doesn't show up in any data breaches, please consider updating your passwords regularly, having unique passwords as much as possible, and using a password manager to keep your passwords strong and secure. Please feel free to send any questions to SonomaCoSolutions@gmail.com.